Choosing the right sounds for your song can be sometimes tedious, but with the right combination of instruments, samples, plugins, you can really convey the tone of your track really nicely. So let's take a little quick tour of my production session for Mirrors, and we'll see how I chose what I chose and how we got there. Initially, when I started sketching out the concept for Mirror, it was all done in GarageBand, or at least most of it, but particularly the piano progression that you're hearing here. This and then the strings that you'll see come in a little later. Those are the main parts that started off in GarageBand. With the piano progression here, yeah, it's a simple 4-chord going right through, and it kind of sticks to the same concept all the way through the entire track. One of the main things that I wanted to do to kind of bring more life into the piano is add a reverse piano layer on top of it. And at first that was a little bit weird because you can't just take the audio, flip it, and leave it at that. You kind of had to flip each individual chord as you go through. So it's almost like it's reversing into itself, I guess. But it added a different atmosphere for the piano altogether, which is really, really cool. So the next layer that comes in is the strings. I have an affinity for anything orchestral, especially stringed instruments. It's amazing. And I thought that was a really good fit for this. So it'll kind of carry that same energy going through in this track. And it's something that when you look at the whole session, it kind of comes in and comes out throughout the entire track, wherever it feels necessary. So it's a very strong element. All right, so this next layer here under vocal sequence, this is just a Logic loop stock. In the final mix and masters for this, what I did, I tried to pull this down as much as I could because I didn't want it to sound so obvious that I used a loop in there. And the same thing too is vocal sequence 2 over here. Vocal sequence 2 is so a simple playthrough for this guy, not a lot. But it definitely helped add a little bit more texture to my actual vocals in the track. So I'm gonna pull everything back and then just play everything without any mutes on the channels. Kind of get an idea of how all this now comes together and what the final product would be like. This is not the mastered version, and it's kind of barely mixed as well. So there's that. So that brings me to the end of that for Mirror, and this would be the production breakdown for it. Choosing all the right layers for your tracks, again, are very important. For me, this one really kind of helped me bring out the tone and the energy that I wanted to convey with Mirror. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, peace.